Yeah. Okay.
Run, bulletproof, run, yeah, you got it, run, bulletproof, run, yeah, you got it, run, bulletproof, run, yeah, you got it, run, bulletproof, run. Okay, let's go.
Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to react to WOODZ's new album. I've already heard Cinema and Bloodline, two incredible tracks by the way, so they won't be in this review. With that being said, I have high expectations for this album, so hopefully it meets them. Let's dive into it. This track leans even further into heavy rock, drawing on early 2000s influences while giving the sound a modern twist. The angst-filled energy is clear throughout, but it never feels outdated. Instead, it's refreshed by his distinctive style. It would definitely make for an exciting live performance and bring a lot of energy to the crowd. While it's not something I'd revisit often, it's still a solid track. 8.2, 10. The album opens in a surprisingly raw way with this track. It carries a gritty yet freeing energy, blending angsty undertones with a powerful, thoughtfully layered composition. It makes for an intense and memorable introduction that immediately sets the emotional tone of the album. Like the title track, his voice feels slightly muffled, clearly an intentional choice that adds a distinct atmosphere to the song. It's not something I'd personally listen to very often, but I really appreciate the overall production. 8.2, 10. This track brings in refreshing bossa nova influences, anchored by smooth bass and guitar lines. It's light, groovy, and effortlessly cool, a surprising yet welcome addition to his discography. I can easily imagine it playing in a jazz bar or a cozy cafe, with its chill yet upbeat vibe. A lovely track. 8.2, 10. This track opens with striking harmonies and takes a more restrained instrumental approach compared to the previous songs. Strong bass lines and intricate vocal layering give it a subtle yet powerful impact. It feels like it could easily fit in the soundtrack of an action or even a thriller movie. A cool track overall. 8.2, 10. This track brings back indie rock textures, with gritty guitar tones and slightly raspy vocals that give it a raw, authentic edge. I can easily imagine this getting a lot of radio play. At moments, it even hints at a bit of a country vibe, which was a nice touch. Overall, 8.2, 10. This track follows with a striking mix of gritty guitar riffs and punchy beats. He experiments with a lower vocal register here, which adds a sense of depth and attitude to the performance. The progression feels electrifying, and the instrumental work easily stands out as one of the early highlights. It actually reminded me a lot of RM's last solo album, very indie and experimental, and I'm totally here for it. Overall, 8.3, 10. This track leans further into indie territory, featuring carefree instrumentals led by lively guitars and vibrant drums. The vocal delivery feels explosive and full of energy. The chorus is incredible. I can already imagine how amazing it'll be when he performs it live. The only thing I didn't love was the way it ends, but aside from that, it's a banger. 8.3, 10. The rock influences grow stronger on this darker, more intense track. The drum work is especially impressive, adding to the song's emotional weight while perfectly supporting his powerful vocals. It's a whole vibe. I caught myself nodding along, especially during the chorus. Another banger. 8.3, 10. He leans into a smooth R&B vibe on this track. Minimalist production, airy falsettos, and a spacious atmosphere come together to create a sensual, modern feel. It's a lovely track I can imagine playing at night while unwinding with a good bottle of wine. Truly beautiful. 8.3, 10. This track takes a stripped-back approach with acoustic guitar and heartfelt emotion. The yearning in his vocals, paired with thoughtful pauses and transitions, gives it an intimate feel. Another beautiful one. I can easily imagine listening to this while walking alone at night with my headphones on. It would be such an experience. A banger. 8.3, 10. This track reminds me of something you might hear on an early Muse album. His vocals sit slightly buried beneath the intense rock instrumentation, blending into the sound rather than sitting on top of it. I love the guitar line that follows each chorus and the driving energy that carries the song from start to finish. When I saw the title, I already had a feeling it would be something unique and a bit experimental, and it definitely delivered. The pre-chorus and chorus are my favorite parts, they're so good and got stuck in my head after the first listen. The music video was also a piece of art. I loved it. A banger. 8.3/10. This track shifts into pop-punk territory, featuring tight vocal layering and a build-up that leads perfectly into an addictive hook. The addition of a rap section adds another interesting dynamic to the song. This is my favorite track so far, his vocals sound amazing, and the chorus is incredibly catchy. It even gave me some old Disney Channel vibes, especially during the rap, talking section. Definitely my favorite so far. 8.4/10. This track starts off playfully before bursting into powerful vocal runs and falsettos. His vocal control really stands out, pushing the instrumental forward with confidence. I think I spoke too quickly earlier because this one is a pure banger. The melody, the instrumentation, and his vocals are all on point. It could easily fit on the soundtrack of an action movie. Such a sick track. 8.4/10. This track carries deep emotion, starting with a delicate opening that builds into a powerful, vulnerable climax. The progression feels surprising yet perfectly executed. Heartbreaking songs are truly his specialty, this one is an absolute masterpiece. You can feel every word he sings, and that's what makes it so moving. My new favorite. 8.5/10. He presents a masterfully crafted album with this release. The project highlights his versatility, moving seamlessly from explosive rock anthems to tender, introspective ballads, covering a broad emotional range. This album feels special and artistically fearless. It was such a beautiful journey. I loved some tracks more than others, but overall, it's an incredible album. That's artistry at its finest. I absolutely loved it. 8.4/10. This was a whole listening experience and an amazing one at that. This is definitely going in my favorite album of the year list. Well, this is it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also tell me your thoughts about the album and your favorite tracks in the comments. If you have any album you want me to react to or even any type of video you want me to do, you can tell me in the comments. I will see you in the next one. Much love.